Welcome back. This holiday weekend, State House lawmakers are in session. They're hoping to make headway on some of the big issues that still need to be addressed. Concealed carry has been a major topic throughout this legislative session after a federal judge gave lawmakers 180 days to pass a bill that would allow citizens to carry loaded firearms. Friday, the House passed a bill with 85 votes. But a point of contention is that it would wipe out any locally passed gun ordinances. That means laws like Chicago's assault weapons ban and gun registry would be gone. Senate President Cullerton said he is opposed to that bill and supports a bill from Senator Kwame Raoul. But there hasn't been enough votes to pass it in the Senate and likely not in the House either.
Senator Raoul, who's been working very hard on this and has an interesting idea, wants to allow each home rule community to perhaps have their own gun laws. I don't think those who strongly support the Second Amendment around here are going to buy into that.
There may be some signs of a possible compromise forming for concealed carry. Cullerton plans a caucus today to discuss the issue with Senate Democrats and whether he will call the House bill. Well, a day of celebration and remembrance in Springfield's Oak Ridge Cemetery. Nearly 200 people gathered to launch memorial balloons Sunday. The balloons came in a variety of colors to represent both active and inactive military personnel. Each of those balloons honors a specific person with information about the individual inside of it. On the back, a space for whomever finds it to write where the balloon landed, complete with instructions on how to return it to the American Legion Auxiliary Unit 32.
We had 155 balloons pre-sold ahead of time. There was quite the rush here today. And just to honor your current active duty military, your retired, deceased, POW MIAs, and killed in action.
To participate, each person was asked for a $1 donation. The money helps to support veterans in Central Illinois. The state is trying to return more than 100 lost or forgotten military medals to the families of veterans. State Treasurer Dan Rutherford wants to know if you recognize any of the names on a list of veterans whose military honors are held in the vaults underneath the state capitol. The 108 medal span more than a century of wars. One even dates back to the 1898 Spanish-American War. The veterans' names can be found online. Just go to our website and click on WebWatch for a link. Oak Ridge Cemetery, the second most visited cemetery in the country, is getting a makeover that is long overdue. The look of the main entrance has been deteriorating for years, but thanks to a local Boy Scout, that is all changing. And serving as the Scout's inspiration, well, his grandfather, Springfield icon Bob Vose. Vose has worked tirelessly to beautify Monument Avenue, where the cemetery's main entrance lies. Thankfully, Boy Scout Sam Sherman didn't have to do the work alone.
Well, a lot of my family's here, my uncles and landscaping, and then some landscaping companies, and then my fellow scouts came out to help me today.
Sherman raised $8,000 to complete the project, thanks in large part to VFW Post 10302 and other several organizations. If you would like to help the mission to restore the cemetery, you can send donations to the address seen on your screen. And well, with all this wet weather has pushed the weekend Springfield's mild race to Labor Day weekend. The track at the State Fairgrounds is too muddy for motorcycle enthusiasts this year. The races typically bring nearly 12,000 people to the track. Organizers pulled the plug on the show, saying it would take a lot of sun to dry the track, and Springfield isn't seeing enough of it to keep the show going.
What we did this year is we rescheduled this race for Labor Day. So actually we're going to have a doubleheader Springfield Mile. We're going to have a mile race on Saturday and a mile race on Sunday.
Entry to both events will be free to those who purchase tickets to this weekend's rescheduled races. And coming up, the 97th Indy 500 running Sunday. Did an American finally break through and kiss the bricks? Plus, Justin Allgaier's reaction to the Indy 500 next in sports. But first, here's a look at what you can watch right here tonight on ABC News Channel 20.